Ladies and gentlemen, some may consider this clip you're about to see to be shocking and unbelievable. We assure you that it has not been digitally altered in any way to portray events untrue to reality. What you see is how the events unfolded, as captured by Gymkhana Josh.
I'm on a brand new GSXR 600. GSXR 600, GSXR 600, GSXR 600, GSXR 600.
GSXR 600.
Yeah. No, it's so dope. The only problem I have with him is that he rides it. But
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
As you know, I am anti-GSXR, but this one was an opportunity I couldn't pass up. So I'm gonna test ride it, and I'm gonna let y'all know how I like it. And be honest with you, it's a newer model, so I'm not really gonna be able to have to trash it like I did the older models. But I'm gonna enjoy this. So for those of y'all that know I talk shit about Jixers, I could afford to buy one and not like it. Watch Beyond the Apex, 8 o'clock, Tuesdays. My co-host, show you gotta watch the show. Yeah. Getting nice, huh?
Yeah.
If you ain't got toys to play on Beyond the Apex, you're not playing. I want to get Kate up again.
It's a very sad fact that he's an undercover Jigsaw lover because it's not the first one he's owned.
Right.
Ask him what that track bike used to be.
Oh, I know.
Track bike basically. And the only reason why I wasn't track bike was because I was like, yo, nice that it comes with the Broncos.
I gotta get video documentation of Butter riding a Gixxer.
Oh, you know, I'm busting his balls.
They're enjoying the moment.
Second Gixxer in this man's life. And he talks all this shit about my bike.
I'm getting ready for May 7th to meet certified new dragons. I'll be on a Jigsaw. That's right. First time on a Jigsaw on the track. Carlos, just for you, Carlos.
I was like, even with warmer layers, I know that dude's cold. I know you didn't really have a chance to really open it up.
I only opened up after the traffic, so which was by Flatbush Avenue. So when I opened it up, it was nice. It moved. It had a little, but I did like what I did enjoy it. That when I was at like 100, 105, you still like at 9,000 RPM, so you still had another 7 RPMs to really max out 6 gears. So I didn't get to top it out, but it was a smooth ride. It was a pretty smooh ride. I think that new Yashimura Alpha.
It's kind of light. It's pretty light too, right?
Yeah, the bike is pretty light. Got the steering damper on it, so it moved very nimble. It was nice. I like the chair. The seat, very sliding. It's not like some chairs where you feel like you glued on. That I slid back and forth. You saw when I was moving around. I was just testing how my pants felt on the seat, and I was maybe like, yeah, you can come off this bike easily. You know, if you're doing what I want to do, like, you know, come off the bike and get your body positioning correct. It's not much. You know, the only difference for me is the foot pegs are a lot more like the R1. So they're a tiny bit higher than normal. But they get a good feeling. I know that I probably wouldn't be able to be on this bike long time, like more than 2 hours. So that's the problem I have with the R1. The foot positioning makes my leg fall asleep.
I'm about to say, I noticed you were shaking your hand out like you were.
No, it was freezing. It was freezing. But yeah, I noticed that if I keep my foot on that bike like that on a long distance ride, my foot is gonna go numb eventually. So that happens with the R1. You know, there's ways of riding it, getting your foot around, relaxing, you know, taking a break. But overall, it was a great bike. Good ride. Enjoyed it.
That's not what I expected to hear from Butter.
If I had to pick a brand, I still think right now the Triumph is number one. Triumph and then the Cowie. The Triumph 600. If you're going at 600s, the Triumph is it'd be Triumph, Cowie. It'd be Triumph, Cowie, Honda. The Aprilia 660 is very nimble.
Oh, you already rode one?
Yeah, and then the R6 would be last. I take this before I take the R6. Yeah, personally for me, I don't like the R6 because of the gas tank. I don't feel comfortable on the bike. So you got to be comfortable if you're gonna ride a bike. So
true.